Okay, everybody, welcome back. Time for the second half of Truck Sim for this week. We've got my second drink, which is Royal Apricot Imperial Alcoholic Cider. This one was pretty good last week, if I remember correctly. This was the one I liked last week, so good stuff. Here we go. Let's see here. Not bad. I actually like the passion fruit the most out of all of those. All right, second half of the night. Let's go. First of all, we're so close to hitting a second goal. We're less than $30 away. If we can get to that second goal right now, that'd be amazing. Could we get someone to drop a couple subs or some kicks or some super chats or a tip or some memberships to hit that goal of 300? That'd be amazing if we did. That would put us in position. Only 2 goals left to do DSP Tries It. That means there's a possibility we might do it tomorrow. Okay? We might actually do it tomorrow if we get enough support on that first stream. I don't think we're hitting 2 more goals tonight, but we could definitely hit this one. Thank you, your future stepdad. 500 kicks and an absolutely disgusting stomach-turning animation. Thank you, your future stepdad, for that. Now we're at 276. Ether just did 500 kicks, so we get to see that disgusting animation a second time. Thank you to Ether. So now we're up to 281 and climbing. Thank you, guys. Okay. Also, I'm shocked, and here's why I'm shocked. We are halfway into my Truck Sim stream, and we have yet to have anyone mention me working out, flexing, asking me about my exercise routine. I'm amazed. Like, we've actually had quite a, pretty much half the discourse in the last several weeks has always been that, and no one's brought it up at all tonight. So it's kind of refreshing, actually. All right, let's continue. I guess you guys got tired of the workout talk, huh? Good. I should have kept my mouth shut because now someone's going to bring it up. Okay. How do we get out? The exit is over here. Oh, there's nice mountains in the background I just noticed. Where are we right now? I wonder what state we're actually in. I have no idea. All right, so we rested up and we fueled up. And now we're ready to hit the road again. Here we go. Your future stepdad asks, besides fighting games, what other arcade games do I miss from back in the day? I used to love the 4-person TMNT game. Oh yeah, all the classic beat-em-ups, like TMNT was the first one I played, but games such as Simpsons arcade game. Avengers and Spider-Man had great 4-player, or was it 3-player? I can't remember, arcade games. Of course, X-Men, that was a huge one. X-Men, because some arcades had the 3-screen X-Men, 3 different monitors all connected together. And that was just like groundbreaking. Like, when did you ever see a video game on 3 different screens connected together? Never. So it really blew my mind seeing something like that back in the day. Okay, by the way, let me just make sure that we have everything set properly here. There we go. That's what I needed to do. I want to make sure we weren't going in a circle, because I did that before like an idiot. But other arcade games, driving games like Outrunners, or Daytona USA, House of the Dead, light gun game, amazing. Area 51 was another huge light gun game back in the day that I played a lot. And, geez, what other arcade games? Oh, Bust a Move. I used to play Bust a Move, and I used to play Magical Drop. Both of those puzzle games were some of my favorites. Do I find the steering wheel easier to use since I've been exercising? No. You realize this is not a real steering wheel, right? Like, it doesn't actually feel like a real steering wheel would on a real truck. It's, it has some resistance, but it's not hard to use. It's always been easy to use. I never had an issue. Like, my arms didn't used to be tired driving with the wheel before anyway. So it's not like it's a big deal. I'm working out now. It's not any better. Okay. Yeah, it does have some it has a resistance and feedback. Like right now as I do this, there's resistance to the wheel. It's not like loose moving like a controller normally would be. But it doesn't feel like a real car or anything, you know? It's kind of like in the middle of the road. It has some resistance, but it doesn't feel like you're actually driving the real vehicle. It's like it's way easier. Look, I'm doing it with one hand, way easier. If a real truck, probably much harder to turn the wheel, you would think. Maybe I'm wrong. I've never driven a real big rig. Either did another 500 kicks, another disgusting animation. It's so nasty. Thank you, Ether. Now Ether's sending 100 and another 100. Now up to 288. Thank you guys. We're only 12 bucks away. Okay. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, I just received a $20 tip from Meconium. Thank you, Meconium, for 20 bucks. So, that means that indeed tonight, everyone, we have hit our second goal of the night. 8 out of 10 goals hit. And you know what happens when we hit goals, right? We celebrate. Because that's what it's all about. Thank you all for the support, for the engagement, for the success of American Truck Sim since its inception many months ago, the adoption of the steering wheel, and all the fun festivities and topics that we've had and talked about since. Thank you guys so very much for it. And we still got another, under an hour, but a good amount to go tonight. And I'm very excited for it. Thank you guys so very much. So, dude, we exceeded 2 goals at this point. Thank you so much for that. Now, I'm just going to throw this out there. I'm not asking for it, okay? If we get more support tonight, all right, there's possibility we hit 3 goals. I don't think we will. I'm just being honest. Unless someone really gets so ridiculously supportive, okay? But if we do get 3 goals tonight, that means we only need 1 more tomorrow, and we always hit the goal during Silk Song. And Silk Song is the day stream tomorrow. So that means we would actually do DSP Tries It tomorrow, which would be earlier than I anticipated. But again, I'm not asking for that tonight. I'm just saying if someone wanted to be incredibly generous and get us there, well, I'm not going to harp on it. I'm not going to bring it up a lot, okay? I'll only bring it up maybe another 17, 18 times tonight. Okay. What's up, Euthanasia? How you doing? Danzak says, let's go for a 3rd goal. All right, Danzak, let's do it. So, Danzak, you're going to contribute, right? Let's go. Let's get that momentum going. Were you going to drop a nice 50 bucks? That'll get us going. Isla says, do you want to get a better wheel, or are you happy with the one I have? Oh, I'm happy with the one I have for now. If, like someone had mentioned earlier today, I guess a new NASCAR game is coming out. I wasn't even aware of that. I know that next year we're going to have Forza Horizon, right? I'm down to play that. As I play different kinds of games, perhaps I'll realize that the wheel is either really good or not as good as I thought, and maybe then I would want to upgrade. For now, dude, all we do is Truck Sim. We don't need a better setup than this. Honestly, this setup is better than what I probably need for Truck Sim. It's so good. Fast Car Dreams, no, I did not see any question from you. Sorry. If you ask me again, I'll try to take a look. Okay. Did I see Elgato has announced a chair, not a gimmicky gaming chair, but a real office chair? No, I did not. I would say probably within the next 1 to 2 years, I'll be in the market for a new chair. It's going to be a little annoying because my setup is based on being a certain height. And if I get a chair, any chair that I get is going to be higher than the one I have right now, because this one doesn't have any height. It just sits at a ground level and doesn't elevate. So any other chair I get is probably going to be higher than this one, which means I'd have to raise this table. I'd have to raise this table. My camera would have to be adjusted, and it might look different. Like the whole set might look very different. It's not the end of the world, but I think this chair now has served me like 4 years plus. It's still comfy, but I think a new one that has adjustments would be more in order than this one. This one is not adjustable or anything. But I guess we'll see. Right now, I'm happy with the upgrades that I've had this year. The Elgato chair will be $500. Now, why is it $500? What features does it have? Does it have amazing features, or is it just overpriced because it's Elgato? Remember, my background, hexagons, that's Elgato, but they're also very pricey because they're Elgato. Like, it's a premium price for that soundproofing. Oh, excuse me. Okay, we're getting off. Yep. Very, very sharp turn here. We are 569 miles away from our destination. So we've already traveled way more than half, because I think we started around 1,500. Maybe it was longer than that. And it's been pretty smooth sailing, right? We haven't had any issues. There's been no road hazards, no major problems, no accidents. Someone hit me, but that's not my fault. Who is Elgato? Elgato is a company that makes all kinds of streaming and capture peripherals, including capture devices, cameras, microphones, etc. And lighting. And currently my soundproofing foam that I have behind me that I bought a year ago, that's Elgato foam. What are we hauling? I don't remember. I actually legit don't remember. It's the biggest haul I've ever done, but I can't remember what it is. Oh boy. I was just saying we weren't having any problems. What's going on here? Uh-oh. I think it's just annoying city traffic. Yeah, we got some stoplights here. Annoying. Ugh. Yes, I think Black Ops 7 on November 14th will be fun. I'll be honest. At first, I thought it wasn't going to be so good because I thought that they were re-adding all the crap I hated. Like the double jumping, the wall running, the nonsense. They added the wall jumping, but not the wall running and not the double jumping. So maybe it won't be that bad. I'm not in love with the fact that it's going to do all this stupid future tech like summoning the dog robot and shit. But I actually did enjoy the beta. So I am looking forward to the final game. Ashley says if they did a tip, would I do a shout out? Yes. I do shout outs for... Shit, I have to take a right turn here? Fuck this guy. I completely screwed that guy. You see what I just did? That was awesome. But yes, I'll do... If you do a shout out... excuse me. If you do a tip, include your name and what you want to have me shout out in the body of the tip when you send it, and then I can respond. Now, keep in mind, it has to be reasonable. It can't be something perverse. It can't be something disgusting or against, YouTube rules or my personal rules. But if it's just a normal shout out, yes, I do that all the time when you do contributions, sure. Guys, we were right at the verge of hitting this goal. Can we hit oh, wait, we hit the second goal. What am I talking about? I forgot. Let's hit the third goal. I'm just kidding. I forgot that we hit the second goal. Seriously, I thought we were a few bucks away. And I said, wait a minute, we already hit the second goal. Oh, yeah. Welcome back, Jade. What? Remember when Phil thought coffee counter-affected the effects of alcohol? I never said that, you fucking idiot. What I said was you should not be drinking coffee while you're also having alcohol because both of them affect things like your blood, your heart. You know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure. You shouldn't be having liquor with caffeine. That's a bad idea. Now, as people do it, people drink Red Bull and vodka all the time. People will spike their coffee, but that's a horrible idea. I never said that coffee counter-affected alcohol. Are you a complete idiot? I swear to God, people are so dumb. They really are. Everything that they say, oh, Phil said this, Phil's dumb because he said this. I never said any of it. You're just that stupid. You probably went to a detractor channel who made shit up and you believe it because you're so stupid. My God, man. Believing every conspiracy possible on Earth. You're so dumb. Okay. Well, sadly, we were on pace to get this job done soon, but then we had to go onto these more, you know, residential roads, and it kind of screwed us over a bit here. We lost our speed. Hopefully, we could get back on a freeway or throughway or whatever you want to call it soon so we can start making good time again. Okay. I wonder what else I'll get when we go to Arby's to get these steak nuggets. Because last time I already did the beef and cheddar, and we did the burger, and the burger was amazing. But maybe I should do something different, something I haven't done in a while. The thing is, I'm not convinced these steak nuggets are going to be any good. I think the steak nuggets are going to be pretty gross, just being honest. Now, I could be wrong. I thought their burger would suck, and their burger was great. So maybe the steak nuggets will be awesome, too. I don't know. But I always got to get some backup stuff in case, you know, what I'm trying is awful. So... yeah, I agree, their curly fries are great, but doesn't Arby's only have curly fries now? Like, I remember Arby's used to have straight fries, but I don't think they have straight fries anymore. I think they only have curly. Yeah, I think they got rid of their regular fries ages ago. Because I liked both. I liked their regular fries and I liked their curly fries. But now they don't have them anymore. Arby's has crinkle cut fries? Oh, why do they have those? That's lame because you know those are going to be like crappy frozen, you know, frozen quality, get them at your grocery store fries. I just don't care about that. No? Yeah, what other sandwiches do they have these days? I don't really, you know, I rarely eat at Arby's anymore. I wonder what else they have. There was an ice cream truck to the right. We should have stopped and got a cone. No, I know I love beef and cheddar, but I just got that. I just got the beef and cheddar and I just got the burger. So maybe I'll see what else they have and get something different. Oh, do they still have jalapeno poppers? Do they? I'll try those. I haven't had those in a long time. Those you get them with the... Do they still have the Bronco berry sauce? That's what used to put the jalapeno poppers in. I wonder if they still have it. Chopped liver? Arby's doesn't have chopped liver. Now here we go. Ashley did a 10 pound super chat and says, shout out to Craig. I'm not going to say a last name because I don't know who this is. Congratulations on his first reverse C. He smashed it. Watch this be something insulting. I hope not. Well, I'm not going to shout out someone's full name, especially with something personal. But thank you to Ashley for a 10 pound super chat. Shout out to Craig. Congratulations on your first reverse C. I don't know what that means. Okay. Anyway. How much is 10 pounds these days? I gotta do a conversion. Anyone know if that was a reference to anything? Because I don't know. Oh, let's see. So pounds. $13.35. Thank you. Thank you for that. 13 bucks. So now we're at 321. Oh, excuse me. Cool. With 321 and climbing, less than 130 away from hitting another goal. I don't think we're going to hit another goal. It would be great if we did, because then we would only have one more goal to hit tomorrow for DSP Tries It. And we do Arby's tomorrow. Reverse C is English slang for reverse parallel parking. He's learning to drive. Oh, okay. If that's the case, awesome. Thank you, Ashley, for the support. Again, I got to be skeptical. Some of my trolls try to get me to say stuff in code and shit. I don't know what they're saying. I don't want to get anyone in trouble or, you know. But thank you. And congrats on parallel parking. That can be pretty challenging. Although, admittedly, today's probably a little easier. A lot of these cars now have the backup cameras. Most of them do, right? All right. So who's going to get us to 350 tonight? Who's going to drop some subs or maybe some kicks, a super chat or a tip, or some memberships? Let's get to 350 bucks of support tonight. Let's go. What a supportive night tonight. Amazing. Thank you guys for that. Now, by the way, do you see my point? Let me reiterate my point from last night. Last night, I'm playing Battlefield 6. Admittedly, I suck at the game. The game's more team-based. I don't have a set team. I like playing more run and gun, solo, go for kill streaks, right? So I'm trying to learn the game, and basically, I'm sucking. Everyone's disengaged. Everyone's saying, man, this is boring. Not supporting, not paying attention to the game even. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at this idiot. What's going on here? Oh, they're going to hit each other. Two idiots. So anyway, that's last night. Tonight, here we are just chilling. Talking all night. Me driving a truck, delivering a payload for big profits. Look at the support tonight. Right? Like, that's what I mean. That, like, people just want to hang out with me. You know what I'm saying? People just want to chill. People just want to have a good time and interact and relax. People aren't so into me having stressful nights of grinding it out in some crazy game anymore. There are people that want that, and those are called trolls. You know what I'm saying? Like, those are assholes. Most people don't care about that crap anymore. Notice the support we're getting tonight when I'm just chilling. I didn't visit the way station because I didn't care. It's only 700 bucks. At this point, I don't give a shit. Look at those nice hot air balloons. That's cool. Will I do Domino's after Arby's? I would say up next, I'd probably either do Domino's or I would do Firehouse Subs again because they have a Thanksgiving sub. And so I want to do that, obviously, before American Thanksgiving, which is the end of November. I want to do it when it's still pertinent. But Domino's would be neat, just because I haven't done Domino's in a very, very long time. So I don't even know if they're any good. I don't even know, like, I'll probably get, like, 2 different kinds of pizza and a side or something. But that would be kind of fascinating to see if they're any good or if they just suck. Man. This is so annoying. The last 10, 15 minutes, we barely made any progress because we're going this slow driving. Right? Get me on a friggin' freeway, man. This stinks. Fast Car Dream says you have to find more interesting things to do on stream. Actually, Fast Car Dreams, I think that's the point I'm making. I don't. That's the point I'm making. No, I don't. I don't have to do stunts. I don't have to humiliate myself. I don't have to do awful, insulting, defamatory things to other people. I can just be me, and people like it. And people show up and hang out and support. They just like me being chill, if you haven't noticed. It's kind of the opposite, actually polar opposite of what you're saying. Talking about interesting topics to talk about. Hey, we got time. What do people want to talk about? We got about half an hour left on stream. What do you guys want to talk about? Tag me in chat. Let's chat. Here, I actually haven't typed in the kick chat in 100 years. That'll make it easier to tag me. What would you guys like to talk about? Jesus, Battlefield 6. He doesn't like Battlefield 6 because basically, he likes the pacing of Call of Duty better. I agree with you. Call of Duty is a spectator's game, meaning you can watch someone go crazy, right? Go with a crazy kill streak. I got melee, and I'm running around. I'm sneaking up and killing. And then I pull out my sniper rifle, and I got a crazy badoom, right? Kill streak comes in. Oh, it's amazing. It's action-packed. It's a spectator sport. It really is. Battlefield is like a team-based combat that, like, it's fun to play if you have a team that's established and you know what you're doing and you work together. I just don't think it's very fun to watch. When you're doing Conquest, it's fun to play, but dude, it's boring to see a 30-minute match where nothing you do really feels too significant, right? Even in the beta, when I was doing well, like I remember in the beta, I epically pulled out my RPG and I fired, and I hit a chopper, blew up. I was like, yeah, and I looked at chat and no one reacted. And I'm like, oh, come on. Like, I just don't think Battlefield does it unless you're really heavily into, like, dedicated FPS stuff. If you're one of these people who only watches FPS games, plays the hell out of FPS games, watch FPS tournaments, then maybe Battlefield does it for you. But I think everyone else is just kind of like, meh. Arby says a chicken cordon bleu. They brought it back this year. Used to be good, haven't tried the new one. I've had the old one. I thought the old one was just okay, honestly. I preferred they had a chicken sandwich with the same chicken breast, but it had like a honey mustard, lettuce, tomato, stuff like that. I thought that one was better. But maybe their new chicken cordon bleu is good. I don't know. We're going at a good pace. I think we'll be able to finish this now tonight. Big payoff. Let's go. Let's finish this job. They did have sliders. I tried the sliders many years ago when they first introduced the sliders. I'm pretty sure I did a taste testing of all of them against each other. So I think there's actually a whole DSP tries it from ages ago that is those sliders actually. Should I do what I did last week? It didn't work though. So last week I basically said that if we hit one more goal on the stream, I would tell you guys about my sit-ups, right? Or what was it? It was like, if we hit a certain amount, I was going to tell you how many sit-ups I did, because I hit my previous record the day before. But then, if we hit another goal, then I was going to actually tell you something else, right? But you guys didn't care, so I guess I can't really make that offer again. You guys, you probably don't care about that, huh? No, push-ups, I can tell you right now, I'm just starting to do push-ups. I'm not doing a lot because my arm is still hurting. I told you I messed up my elbow like 2-3 weeks ago, and it's still messed up. Like, yeah, I can lift, but I can't actually bend my elbow all the way in, and I can't extend it all the way out. And I have pain in the two muscles on the sides of my arm right next to my elbow when I move it a certain way. So I think I did screw up my elbow, and I don't know how long it's going to take to heal and or just, you know, get back to normal. So when I do push-ups, I'm not doing that many. Like I do a set of 10, and I do another set of 10, and I do like a set of 5, and then I see if I feel good enough to do another set, if I can, and then I usually can only do a few, and my right arm is killing me. So I have to get my right arm healed up to be able to do push-ups. I think I screwed up my elbow. It's not serious because it's not like dislocated or anything. Like I could do everything I need to do normally with my arm, but definitely if I can't bend it all the way in, I can't extend it all the way out. And if I'm having this muscle pain, I did something to it. I'm hoping I didn't actually tear the muscle. The fact that I have some pain in my wrist, but also both sides of the arm makes me feel like I didn't tear anything, but maybe I either overextended it. You know what I mean? Like some kind of a sprain perhaps. But I mean, remember, 2-3 weeks ago, I stopped working out for like 5 straight days because I wanted it to heal. And then I started working out again. It is getting better. It actually feels better now than it did. But it's taken a long time, and I hope I didn't, like, do anything serious to it. Because, again, I don't know when it happened. I don't know if it was when I went to the dump. I don't know if it's just because I was working out and my body's not used to it. I don't know what caused it. But yeah, no, I want to do push-ups regularly, but I can't do too many right now. I don't want to hurt myself. You gotta listen to your body. If your body is telling you, oh, come on, a cop? There was a cop behind us and caught me speeding, you piece of shit. Goddamn cop. Fucker. Anyway, if your body is telling you something because of extreme pain or whatever, you gotta listen. There's a difference between, oh, I'm having pain and I'm sore because I'm lifting versus here comes sharp, excruciating pain. You know what I mean? Like the sharp pain you probably should be listening to. Okay. 283 miles left. Sheesh. This is definitely the job that doesn't end. We're gonna have just enough time to finish it, I think. Hopefully this is the home stretch. Especially because if you look, my tiredness meter is almost full. So we've got to hurry and finish this off here. Come on. Dunsfelter, could you please ban this guy who just asked me that fucking question? Seriously, what an offensive dickhead. Just ban this fucker right now. We're getting off here? No. Fuck. How am I supposed to tell? Yeah, we are. We're going yes, we're going this way. Yup, okay. Did you get him? Thank you. Thank you for getting it. What a dickhead. Say something like that. It's all good. No, it's all good, Dunsfelter. Don't worry. I'm not mad at you or anything. Just, you believe that idiot? He's been in the chat for how many days? Like a couple weeks, and he says something like that tonight. What an asshole. Do you drive smaller trucks in this game? Oh shit. Do you drive smaller trucks in this game? I don't know. I've only had the base truck that they gave you for free, and then I bought this one, which is a bigger one. I don't know if there's smaller ones. I don't think so. Jade is asking, do I ever watch monster shows like Bigfoot? Not always. Every once in a while, I'll delve into something like that, like a documentary about something like that, but I haven't actually watched anything in a long time like that, no. You mean like cryptids and stuff? The cryptids like the, you know, Nessie or Bigfoot or Mothman and stuff like that? I know of them, but I haven't watched anything about them in a long time. The home stretch, folks. What are my thoughts about having a wheel? It's fun. Because you have a wheel, you can chill. Like, if I were to do this game on a controller, I'd probably be paying a lot more attention to the thumbstick adjustments and everything. Because I have the wheel, it's way more natural to just drive with a steering wheel like this. It's easier to make the turns. It's easier to make the speed adjustments, right? With the pedals. It's just natural. You already do it anyway when you're in a real car. It makes it way more relaxing of an experience, and it allows me to interact with you guys a lot more. If I weren't doing this way, it probably wouldn't be as fun of an interactive stream as it is, right? The villain, I did love the Justice League cartoons from the 90s and early 2000s. They started off with, first it was Batman the Animated Series, then they had the Superman series, and then they did Justice League, and then they did Justice League Unlimited. And all of that stuff is great. If you just watch all of that in order, it's super good stuff. Even for adults, like, it's not real children cartoons, it's more serious cartoons. A lot of them are based off of the actual comic plot lines of the time. It's really well done. Great voice acting. Kevin Conroy voiced Batman that whole time. And Phil Lamar voiced Green Lantern. Great stuff. I'm sad it ended because then they ended the series, and then they had a few animated movies over the years, and then they destroyed the universe. They officially ended that universe during one of the more recent DC animated movies. They basically did a Crisis on Infinite Earths movie series, and during one of the plot lines, it's actually Batman animated series, Batman, Kevin Conroy, and Mark Hamill Joker in a final scene together as their universe gets erased. It's like, come on. You really have to fucking erase this shit? It was so good. We're probably never going to get that version of Batman ever back again. I mean, Kevin Conroy's passed away. We're never going to get that level again. And you gotta fucking erase it and shit. You guys are dicks. Alright, finally. 192 miles left. We're gonna narrowly make it here. It's been a hell of a job, but we're gonna do it. Big payout coming. So here's the funny part is, like, Normally, on a normal job, I'd be like, oh no, I got a $1,000 speeding ticket. Oh no, $700 because I didn't do the weigh station. Dude, I'm about to make like $47,000 for the job, so I really don't give a shit. Yes, the villain says Batman Beyond Return of the Joker was good. So there were 2 Batman animated movies in the 1990s. One was Batman Mask of the Phantasm, and one was Batman Beyond Return of the Joker. They are both exceptionally good movies for the time. I mean, today you might say, oh, the animation isn't as good, but dude, the acting, the plots, everything in those movies is outstanding. Even the music. Excuse me. Jay says he's watching a show, Mountain Monsters, on Discovery Plus. Discovery, do I have access to Discovery Plus? I'm trying to think of the services that I have. Do I have Discovery Plus? I wonder if that would be on Max, HBO Max, because I have HBO Max still. I don't know if that would be on there, though. Thank you to Big Side Phil for 100 kicks. Incidentally, Big Side Phil did 100 kicks, and I'm not even begging. Figure that one out. They would have saved that for when I was actually begging, but thanks for 100 kicks. So at this point, everyone, I think it's official. We're not going to hit another goal tonight. It would have been great if we did, because then we only would have had to hit 1 goal tomorrow during Silk Song to do DSP Tries It. As it stands, as it stands now, we probably will not be doing DSP Tries It tomorrow. It'll probably have to be Wednesday, which is still fine. But I want to say thanks. You guys have been an absolute great audience. Thank you so much for your chill interactions tonight, and of course your great support. I still have not seen the new Superman movie, Isna. I haven't gotten around to it. Now it's like October, so I don't want to watch it now. Like, I want to watch, you know, like horror stuff, suspense and horror. Jimmy DeSanta with a $2 super chat. He says, yo, PB, you got to sparkle when you hit the goal. There you go. Yes, I do. Sparkle in my eye when I hit my support goals. So that's $2 from him and $1 from Big Side Phil. You're up to 323. So if you want to see a big sparkle, if we were to hit 450 right now and hit that 3rd goal tonight, and we only need 1 tomorrow, I'd be so stoked. You'd see triple sparkles. My eyes would be like going crazy. Can we do it? Can we hit the goal? Can we hit 450 in 1 truck sim night? Have we done that before? Actually, I don't know if we've ever hit 3 goals during a truck sim stream. But I think that would be a pretty big ask at this point, honestly. I don't think that in the next 10, 15 minutes we're going to be getting $130 of support. I guess it's more like 125, but still, I don't think we're going to be hitting that. Will I ever go back to consoles? When I need to. So I have PS5 Pro, and eventually there's going to be games on there I want to play. I don't know what. Like, it was going to be Ghost of Yote, but now I'm never playing that. So I don't know what would be next. Like, what's the next Sony exclusive? Is there another one even this year? Oh, holy shit. That was close. Well, they've closed off my exit. I don't care. Asked him anyway. Yeah, what would be the next Sony exclusive that I want to play? Are there any more coming out this year? I would say the next one, the next humongous one, the absolute must have would be GTA 6, right? GTA 6 is going to be on PS5, so that's going to be my PS5 Pro game. But outside of that, I don't know what the next big one is. It is on Max. Jade looked it up. He says that monster show is on Max. Mountain Monsters? I'll have to look it up. Mountain Monsters. Is this Wolverine? Well, yeah, but I think GTA 6 is before Wolverine, right? I'm just trying to think, like, what's the next big stuff I need to play on PlayStation? Probably, GTA 6. Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. Okay. Whoa, shit. Obama Clock, thanks for a $2 super chat. He says, did you hear Katy Perry did kiss up Trudeau? The fuck who the what? I don't care if she's kissing Justin Trudeau. She's one of the most irrelevant people on the planet at this point, Katy Perry. Who cares about her anymore? Thanks for $2. Okay. Almost done. Under 100 miles now, folks. We're getting there. We're almost done. What a night it's been. What a job this has been. Holy moly. See, I'm tired. It's all right. We're going to finish the job, and then we're going to cut it off, and we'll do stuff next time. Oh, man. Excuse me. No, I definitely think we'll have GTA 6 next year. I believe it. I think we will have GTA 6 next year for sure. It's just a matter of when. We don't exactly know when, but I think it is happening in 2026. PFC Deer in Headlights is here. He says, if there was a Heavy Rain 2, would I play it? Yes, of course I would. Absolutely I would. What's the name of the truck we're driving? I have no idea. I have no clue what it is. Get a heartfelt beg before the end of the stream. I don't know if I have another one in me. We already had a lot of support tonight. I realistically, I don't think any amount of begging would allow me to get another goal tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think any amount of asking is going to get 450. Again, I've already made my case. I was like, if we hit the goal of 450 tonight, tomorrow we just hit the one goal for Silksong. We're doing DSP Tries It tomorrow. But I don't see that happening. Unless someone's like, wow, I'm just feeling really generous. I'll drop a giant pot of gold on Phil right now. I don't see that happening. I don't think it's going to happen tonight. So I don't see the point. Why should I beg when there's not going to be any payoff for it? I've already said if there was going to be a Heavy Rain 2, what I think it should do is should further explore the plot they abandoned for Heavy Rain 1. In Heavy Rain 1, the main character, Ethan, was supposed to have a psychic connection to the Origami Killer. He was supposed to be seeing flashbacks of the killer's childhood. He was supposed to be having, like, scenes where he sees things that happened to the killer that made them become the killer. And that's why there were actually scenes in the game where he has, like, a blackout and he wakes up in the middle of the street. The whole idea was that he was going to, like, have this crazy scene where he's underwater, he has to swim to survive, and then he wakes up, but he's where the killer almost drowned as a kid, you see? That was the whole idea, and they abandoned that idea. So in the sequel, I think they could do that. Maybe Ethan has a connection to other killers, and he keeps seeing scenes, and now he's working with law enforcement. Like, maybe he teams up with Norman Jayden, and they team up to solve a murder together, where Ethan has the psychic vision, and then Norman is using that to try to solve the case. That'd be pretty cool. But I don't think they're ever going to do a Heavy Rain 2. It's too late. It's been way too long. People aren't really going to be caring that much 15 years, 20 years, 30 years later if they make another one. I mean, Quantic Dream just needs to pump out another game in general. and they were working on a Star Wars game, and no one knows the status of that game. Like, it might be in development hell. It sucks because Detroit was a really good game, and then they haven't done anything since, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with these guys. I miss Quantic Dream games. I really do. Okay, we're almost done. 26 miles. I don't know if we're getting off here or not. It's hard to tell. All right, so just to be clear, we're not going to have someone drop like 120 bucks so we can hit this third goal tonight. That's not going to happen. Really? It's not going to happen? We don't have someone generous who wants to drop like $130 so we can hit this goal, and we can do DSP Tries It for sure tomorrow. If we had one generous person right now, we could do it. Or 2 or 3 generous people to drop 50 bucks right now, we would do it. Let's go. All right, now, enough of that nonsense. Okay, we're getting off. This is it. This is it, the payoff. We gotta deliver the payload, folks. Yes, I played Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, and sadly it was not good because it ran like complete ass on the Switch, which is stupid because it was designed specifically for the Switch only. It wasn't even ported anywhere else, and it just ran so badly. It's a joke, actually. It's like a meme how bad it was. Choppy as shit. And the online matchmaking didn't work either. I tried to play with people online, it would crash constantly. It sucked ass. Really? Shadow King says, Quantic Dream is going through a harassment case hell right now. Is that true? I wonder what happened. I don't even hear about that. I don't look happy doing what I do. Well, then, I guess you just don't know how to recognize happiness, because I love my job. I love chilling. I love playing games. I love having a good time with my audience. It's great. This is much better than any other job I've ever had in my life. I feel like I do more meaningful stuff for people in general than I've ever done at any other job I've ever held. Jade, have a good night. See you later. Perhaps, it's more of a reflection of you than me that you think that I'm not happy. Just saying. Okay. I would say Quantic Dream at one point was pretty much putting out the best story-based game. It was between them and Telltale, and then of course Telltale went under. But then they've been gone forever, so yeah, I hope they come back. I like their games. I was also sad that there was supposed to be a new game from Supermassive Games like this week, and it got delayed till like next year. So hopefully that'll be a good one. Hopefully that will actually come out on, you know, in a timely manner. All right, we did it, guys. Finally. What a job this was. We still got, actually, do we make the whole 47K? We did. 47, 827, and we leveled up an entire level because it was such a long job. That's crazy. Obama the Cloud did another $2 super chat. He says, "You look happy. Who can't see that is blinded by RTU?" I don't think anyone actually listens to RTU seriously about anything. If they do, they got to be so stupid that no one would care about their opinion. All right, well, we have another upgrade. Let's do it again. Let's do this one. This would be rank 5. 25% higher reward for long deliveries. Let's do it. Let's keep doing these. All right. Well, folks, what a stream. Awesome vibes, great times, good conversation, great support. the longest job ever. We continue to have a great time weekly with Truck Sim. I hope you had a great time. I did. And I want to say thanks to everyone who chilled, anyone who supported. You guys are awesome, as always. And thank you. Thanks for the company. All right, guys, until next week, thank you so very much. See you then. Bye-bye.